Okay, lyric breakdown, Close to Me, featuring the very talented Annalisa Turner. You might hear laundry going on in the background, but I'm a busy dad, I'm a busy dude, so can't waste a Sunday doing a lyric breakdown and a load of laundry at the same time. Let's go. Okay. This song is a really honest glimpse at my mental health, my ADHD, my anxiety disorder, and how that affects my relationships, and kind of the treatment of my current girlfriend, my girlfriend, and how she's kind of like seen me through these difficult times, and how it's kind of like, I know it's not an easy thing for someone to be the partner of someone who has this many, shall we say, quirks.
I'm normally on a relief, but people wanting more from me is honestly haunting me. Living like this is like a constant thing. Why do people want to talk to me? Why can't I change my energy?
Just like when you're in that zone and you're angry and you're frustrated, and some people, they can switch it and they can go turn that frown upside down, and they can go good vibes only, and they can kind of like spin it on its head, and that's not me.
Get overwhelmed so easily and lose my shit so frequently. Counselor who's treating me okay, but I can't stop being me.
That's kind of a sarcastic line to people who are like, have you tried therapy? And like, yeah, therapy is amazing. I can't really afford it, but it's amazing. And it's kind of like, yeah, okay, but what about the fact that I'm still who I am?
Psychopath in my mouth running like it's idle gas. Suffering, succotash, ADD, suck at math.
Running my mouth, leaving it running like a car, like it's idle gas. Suffering succotash, that's a Looney Tunes reference, Sylvester the cat. And then ADD, suck at math. I'm terrible at math. I actually passed with 50.5 in grade 12. Some people with ADD are actually really good at math, I learned, so shout out to them.
Man, I swear I'm way too old for this. I wish I had control of shit. Even if I have it for a second, I can't hold a grip. Meanwhile, you hold out your hand and that's to help me shoulder it. Picture frames, cover holes from the time I broke my wrist.
That's about like covering up a punched hole with a picture and that image of something beautiful over something embarrassing.
My wrist never was a chauvinist, but you were my first sober kiss.
That's about when I quit drinking. Around that time is when I met my girlfriend. And so yeah, I thought that was a cool tidbit to share with you.
I know it's not how it's supposed to be, but you persist and clench my fists and still want to be close to me.
Like, you're acknowledging that like this is wearing on them, and that you know that this isn't how it's supposed to be. And usually when you're an angry mess, people want to stay away from you. So this whole idea is being kind of mind blown that even though you're going through all this stuff and you're kind of feel like a monster, that somebody else still wants to hold your hand and love you. And that's the whole duality of this song. The verses, as you can notice, are really dark. There's not much beat other than just drums and bass. And that's kind of intentional to feel really gloomy. And then when the chorus comes in, it's these beautiful strings and this angelic voice of Annalisa Turner, and it kind of feels like this reprieve.
I just wanna be close to you, despite everything that you're going through. I just wanna be close to you, despite everything that you're going through.
I'm normally bordering uneasy and disorderly. Cut big pharma orders and we sparking it up accordingly. It used to take effect, sorta wean off it affects her. Whole reason I was on it was an ex applying pressure.
So that's about a drug called Effexor that I used to take for anxiety for 8 years. I posted a lot about it while I was getting off of the drug, and kind of the brutal side effects getting off of it. Because of this, like, I was really anti-medicine in this song. This song is a couple years old, and I was really angry because of all the side effects and stuff like that. So I kind of am a little feeding into the stigma that is anti-medicine when it comes to addressing mental health. Now that I've matured a bit, learned more with my doctor, and kind of like started doing a little bit more self-discovery, I don't fully agree with everything in this track, but it's an honest snapshot of the frustration of trying to figure out how to deal and how to live with all these conditions when it's so difficult to know, should I be on medicine? Can I take this medicine forever? Am I going to get addicted to it? What happens when I get off of it? All these kind of things were going through my mind when I wrote it. And my girlfriend, who I wrote this song about, Kaylee, was there for me through it all. And that's kind of what that's about, is the wean off, it affects her. She's got to be there when I'm getting the cold shivers kind of thing.
They wanna tame the shaky legs, the way you made that crazy face. Storms inside, taking place, disregard broken plates.
I love that line. If anyone else here is shaky leg crew, shout out. Once had a lady on the plane say, "Can you stop? You're shaking the whole plane." So shout out to all my nervous energy peeps.
It's cold turkey bowl, killer brain zaps, cold shivers. Old me is dead now, on the grave poured liquor. And so I thought that I moved on from this, activated consciousness and patience and responsiveness. But oftentimes I'm on some shit, lose my lid and common sense and turn into a rotten mess.
Cold turkey is how I quit drinking. I mean, I weaned off. In retrospect, it was a little bit wild of an undertaking. I probably should have done more to make sure that it was safe, and because of that, I had a lot of side effects with getting off of my medicine at the same time. I was getting cold shivers and brain zaps. I was just dealing with a lot, and Kaylee was there for me through it, and that's kind of what I was writing about. In this part, I'm kind of flexing about getting over drinking, calling myself a bold killer, cold turkey bowl killer, and talking about the shivers and all that stuff. And then I'm saying, like, because I was able to accomplish all of this, I thought that I'd be able to get over this. I thought that I'd be able to be easier to be in control. Like, I've done so much self-growth, so much improvement. I thought that I wouldn't be having these like temporary lapses where I would freak out and get overwhelmed and say something that I regret or have to apologize for.
I say I think I need to medicate. You say I think you need to meditate. I know it's not how it's supposed to be, but you persist and clench my fists and still wanna be close to me.
I just wanna be close to you. Despite everything that you're going through, I just wanna be close to you. Despite everything that you're going through.
If I overreact, don't know how to adapt,
I wanna be close to you.
will you shoot me some bail on the days that I fail?
I wanna be close to you.
No control of it all, punch a hole in the wall.
I wanna be close to you.
If you give me the grace when I fall on my face, then I will let you close to me. If I overreact,
That's just saying, like, look, I'm gonna mess up. Will you forgive me when I do? If so, then I think this could be something beautiful. So that's my stressed out, wall punching, mental health love anthem, Close to Me, out now on my album Sotto Voce, which is on all streaming services. Thank you for watching this video, and yeah, talk to you soon.
close to me.
I just want